haven't done anything.
All right. How you doing?
Might need to check on him though.
He's doing fine. He come around getting in the shade, getting us out. How you doing? How's everything going?
Good,
All right.
Good. Doing good here. Glad everybody got here. Hello, everybody. Hello, the Community Foundation Northwood, Mississippi. We are down here at the the Mississippi Crisis Foundation's Warehouse Center. We have several groups of people down here today to help out along with our crew. As you see, they're getting everything together here. As we'll come by, I'm going to sort of introduce a few people here at a time. Hold on, as we're going to start with here, and we're going to start with Pam Chapman. Pam Chapman is the executive director of the Mississippi Crisis Foundation. She's the one that keeps me straight, which is a full-time job, and help everything else get coordinated. She's also been doing a lot for the Delta with both workforce development and for vaccinations. So Pam, you might want to just say a quick couple words about how you partnered with this organization, which you're the director of, doing some of the other things you're doing.
You know, first of all, I'd like to start off, Bill, just thanking the Community Foundation of Northwest Mississippi for all they do to make sure that organizations like you have and the different things that I'm doing throughout the Mississippi Delta is taken care of. You know, people are in such great need near the Delta, and we would like to thank you for having the vision to create the Mississippi Crisis Foundation and feeding people. You know, this past pandemic, we fed over 50 counties across Mississippi, and that's a lot.
I did the numbers, Pam. We did 37 million pounds, 1 million boxes, feeding approximately 3 million families.
Wow, that is simply amazing. And you know, today you have people from around the Delta. You know, Sunflower County is here. Great ministers who do outreach just not one day a week, but every day of their lives. They are trying to make sure that families in Sunflower County are taken care of. Like this great minister right here, who I've known for a great period of time when I was in television, who always give back and who always is concerned about the community. You know, how important is an event like this today that providing not just food, but other necessities for community? How important is that? First, introduce yourself and then tell us why you're here today. Philip
McGee from Indianola, Sunflower County. I'm here with our board president, Pastor Howard Green. We are just ecstatic, we're elated to be able to partner with this organization. We met Brother Blackwell several weeks ago, and we formed a partnership with him. And what they are doing is helping our organization distribute food to Sunflower and Hunter County. And it has been a welcome addition to meeting this guy. He has been a wealth of information, and we're just happy to be associated with this organization and the Community Foundation. Where we are here today to pick up
Reverend Green, stop right there and turn around. We're right here. Come right here.
To carry back a load of food to Indianola to help feed 20 or 30 homeless people that we monitor to on a weekly basis. Pastor Green is our board president.
Oh, we're just so delighted to be here and to have this opportunity to receive these goods to take back to the county and to help people. That's the whole idea about it. It's helping the individual, and I'm sure they would be greatly appreciated to what is being offered here today.
Very good. And then, I like to keep going down the line. You off of the phone and you step over here. This is Octavia Howard. Octavia is part of our executive director team here in Clarksdale for the last year, when we do all the distribution for Coahoma County and for the city of Clarksdale. Her and her cousin Yolanda, who is in charge of my Clarksdale operation. They have very business lives. They run their family businesses, but they've always had time to volunteer and to make sure that, you know, they have the forklifts out there. Before you generously got us one, Keith, they were able to get everything else done. So we really appreciate her. And like I said, when she does her posting, helps out with our social media, does all the little things to try to help make it successful. Honestly, without her and Yolanda, Pam and I couldn't get this done. So we've got that into play. And then we have Chief Hale, where you at? Well. So we have our sheriff's department here. Charles Jones, he's down somewhere else, but there's Yolanda. I don't know where she went. Yolanda is the head of this dynamic deal. She's in charge of the Clarksdale distribution. What she does is make sure everything gets coordinated. Make sure, once again, like I said, whether it's a Friday or a Monday, or whether it's a volunteers that's needed, she handles it. I'm always up and down around the state, and without, like Yolanda, she's we fed a lot of families this year, haven't we?
We have that.
So, go ahead, Yolanda, say a couple more things about what you've seen has happened here in Coahoma County in Clarksdale since we started doing this.
Well, this has been an exciting time. We really enjoyed doing this for the families, and the families come out and they are very appreciative of what we're doing. Every time I go out, people are saying, when is the next one? When is the next one? So this is it's very fulfilling to do this for people, especially people in need, and such as this time we're in right now. So it's
Okay, and then we have some other volunteers here, but also a big part of not just what we do, but the other one is, Kara Delaney. She helps out and is in charge of the volunteer arm of what we do. She goes constantly to all of the different partners that the Community Foundation has and the Maddox Volunteer Group has, and if we need volunteers at a certain place, all we have to do is to reach out to her. And within a short time, I've got what we need. She has kind of seen what the Crisis Foundation has done since last year, and all of the different counties here, Tunica, Panola, Marshall, Tate, so on.
Yeah.
Do you think it's made a good difference here this last year?
Absolutely. It's been a very impactful on our food pantries and our communities to have access to what the Mississippi Crisis Foundation is offering. Just like Reverend McGee being able to come up here and get cereal and things like that to supplement what they're getting from Mid-South Food Bank is very important, and offering nutritional items that they can't get through the food bank. Ma'am, you're with the diaper bank. Please introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm Willie Bell Love. I work with the Coahoma County Diaper Bank. We've been in business for the last 5 years. We go on donations and grants only. We beggars. We also work with Baby University, where we work with nothing but young people, young parenting families, and the men and the women. So all of them are young.
And they are staffed by a lot of male volunteers, which
Yeah.
is very impressive to me to have young men that are involved in bettering the lives of young families. It's very impactful.
And they're the ones, many of the young men that come to our classes, they're the ones that push the ladies to come.
Mm-hmm.
But we work all over the Delta. We have one part of our things called Diaper Bank on the Move. And she's down in Jackson now, and then she's gonna leave there. She spent the night, and tomorrow they'll be in Hattiesburg.
That's right.
So they're all over the place. They're all over Mississippi, and they also go to Arkansas.
That's right.
So we everywhere.
And I've heard of the diaper bank. I know Pam Chapman has done some things with them. It's my first time meeting her, but this is a good thing because, like I said, without getting too much more into detail, there are some big things happening with the state of Mississippi. I have a meeting coming up again fairly soon with Representative Foster and Commissioner Andy Gibson. The state is thinking about doing something incredible here for the Delta, something that we need. And this all has happened because Keith and his organization and others, like Harold Delaney and our other partners, Yolanda and Octavia and Pam, we've all come together, and we've been very blessed because we've been able to help a lot of people in a relatively short time. And as I told the commissioner, if we did all that with just a couple of people and a shoestring budget, could you imagine what we could do with some substantial resources?
That's right. That's exactly right. Mm-hmm.
And like I said, the Delta gets served the best they can, but we're kind of between Jackson and Memphis, and like I said, we do kind of need our own thing down here, and I think we're getting very close to making that happen. posting stuff because